welcome to another weekly episode of Storytime with Mr. Ashley. This week's story is The Mitten. It's adapted and illustrated by Jan Brett. I hope you guys enjoy this story, and after the story, you guys will see another episode of Word Girl where you'll learn two more vocabulary words to add to your list. Enjoy the story, enjoy the cartoon, and I'll chat back with you later. Bye.
The Mitten, adapted and illustrated by Jan Brett. Read to you by Mr. Ashley. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. At first, his grandmother, Baba, did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. After she finished, she said, when you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens. So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long until one of his new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside. It was cozy and warm and just the right size, so he decided to stay. A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten and he wiggled in, feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being the ones to argue with someone covered with prickles, they made room. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by a commotion, swooped down. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled. But when they saw the owl's glinty talons, they quickly let him in. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his diggers, they gave him the thumb. It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A waft of warm steam rose in the air, and a fox trotting by stopped to investigate. Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in. When the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room. A great bear lumbered by. He spied the mitten all plumped up. Not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in as tightly as could be, but what animal will argue with a bear? The mitten swelled and stretched. It was pulled and bulged, too many times its size, but Baba's good knitting held fast. Along came a meadow mouse. no bigger than an acorn. She wriggled into the one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. The bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous sneeze. Ah, chew! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten up into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten silhouetted against the blue sky. As he ran to catch his snow white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First she looked to see if he was safe and sound. Then she saw that he still had his new mittens. The end. Questions from the story The Mitten. Question 1. What did Nicky want? Question 2. What did Baba say at first? Question 3. Name 3 animals mentioned in the story. Question 4. What happened when the bear sneezed? Question 5. Did Nicky get his mitten back?
Word girl! Hey kids, listen for the words mastermind and awestruck. Becky Botsford, aka Word Girl, and her classmates are in high spirits because today they're going on a field trip.
Okay, let's settle down, class. I know you're all excited to go to the city candy factory and meet Zachary Zaney, the mastermind who invented so many of your favorite candies. But listen up for a second. We're gonna use the buddy system. Everyone grab a partner.
Want to be field trip buddies, Violet?
Do unicorns have wings?
Well, some do, but really Pegasuses are known as the...
I still want to be buddies.
Me too!
Okay. I can't believe we're gonna meet Zachary Zaney, the candy mastermind.
Me neither.
I think he's gonna be awestruck when I tell him some of my great ideas. How about this? Gum you can chew. Or cup-shaped chocolate with peanut butter in the middle.
Yeah, I think they've already got that covered.
Violet's buddy, and she wants to be mine.
Actually, Becky and I are already buddies.
It's my birthday, so I can have anything I want. And you're my buddy.
Okay.
No, that's not how the buddy system works, Eileen.
Yes, that is how it works. Violet is mine.
I know. If she doesn't get her way, Eileen's going to turn into Birthday Girl, and a big green monster running around might prove problematic on a bus. Okay, calm down. You guys can be buddies.
We're gonna have so much fun, bestest buddy Violet.
Come on, Bob.
Hi, Becky. Yeah, all the students need to be in their seats before the bus can leave so nobody hits their noggin.
Mr. Dudley, I don't have a buddy.
Okay, you can be my buddy, Becky.
Really?
I don't want you to feel bad, but I am surprised you didn't pair up with Violet.
Yeah, that didn't work out.
Would you say we're best friends or bestest worstest friends?
Oh, I'll be right back. I have to ask Becky something.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not going anywhere. We're gonna be buddies forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Finally, the bus arrives at the candy factory.
Beautiful.
It's delicious. I don't blame you for being awestruck. I mean, I too am completely filled with wonder and reverence. Now let's keep it orderly, everyone. Find your buddy and we'll walk, not run, to the factory gate. I might scoot ahead a little bit. Behind me. I'm first. Walk behind.
Violet, yes! Can we be buddies now?
Does a Pegasus ride rainbows?
Yes, it does!
Hey, buddy! I almost lost you there.
Oh. Look, Eileen, you and I were buddies on the bus, but now I want to be buddies with Becky.
I'm sorry. Is it your birthday? Because it is mine. Mine!
You think every day's your birthday.
That's because every day is my birthday.
Do you want me to explain why that's actually not possible?
Violet is my partner. Mine!
Now listen up, class. I know I don't need to remind you. We have to be on our best behavior.
I guess we can't risk Eileen ruining this field trip.
Okay, Eileen, I'll be your buddy.
All right, class, let's line up. Grab your buddy. Becky.
I'm first! I'm first! It's my birthday and I'm first! I'm first! It's my birthday and I'm first!
Welcome, children. It is my distinct pleasure to present to you your host, a man who built this factory with nothing but a dream and lots of money. He's the inventor of chocolate sandals, the edible shoe, as well as Chupu, the chewing gum that's also a shampoo. He is candy mastermind Zachary Zaney.
Right. Greetings, children. Let me ask you a question. What's the secret to making great candy?
Oh, imagination and whimsy?
If by that you mean precision and efficiency, then you're absolutely right.
Precision and efficiency are the opposite of imagination and whimsy. Excuse me, but is Zachary Zaney your real name?
Oh, no. Something marketing came up with.
Oh, that explains it.
Yes. Everyone's always awestruck by the Bubble Tester 8000.
Wow, that's the biggest bubble I've ever seen. Has it ever exploded and shot gum everywhere? And then...
Of course not. I'd never allow that to happen. Think of the cleaning bill. All right, then. Moving on. There's something in there. And over there. And over there. Quickly. Check it out. And there. And... Behind that door is the Candy Imaginatrix, a machine which can produce any kind of candy you can imagine as fast as you can imagine it.
Out of my way! Out of my way! I'm going in!
No, this could get ugly.
I've just been informed by whoever that guy was that we're running short on time, so I'm afraid we're going to have to skip ahead to the final and my least favorite stop of our tour, the free candy sample area.
Free sample area? Ah, me first! Me first! Me first!
Okay, children, you will each get to select one variety of candy to try. Now, I believe there was someone who may have mentioned something about possibly wanting to go first.
Oh, me! I want that one!
Yes, my personal favorite.
Yikes, I am awestruck at this guy's cheapness. But hey, at least Eileen got to go first. Maybe she'll be okay with that.
More!
You've had quite enough, young lady.
Those samples are mine. Mine! 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 Mine!
On the contrary, they're mine, and I have the paperwork to prove it. Oh.
Oh, what's that, Bob? You thought you saw a gift shop? Well, we'd better go check it out. Word up!
More candy! More candy! Oh my!
Perhaps I wasn't clear. It's one sample each.
All right, birthday girl, you heard the man. Even though you'd think a candy mastermind would be a little more generous.
No, it's my birthday and I can have anything I want!
Huggy, see if you can slow her down.
I can't see!
You're paying for that.
There's got to be another way to defeat her. What's birthday girl's one weakness? That's it, her greed. Hey, birthday girl, all this candy's just for regular people. But I bet someone who's celebrating her birthday could get something really special from the Candy Imaginatrix.
I want special candy!
That's the Candy Imaginatrix? I have to say, I'm less than awestruck.
It's my birthday, and I want birthday candy!
Well, we'll see how the birthday girl handles getting everything her spoiled heart desires.
More candy! More candy! All the candy is mine! Mine!
I think she's finally slowing down.
It's my birthday! A tummy ache on my birthday? No fair.
Ha! My plan worked.
Well, aren't you quite the mastermind?
Well, I don't like to brag, but if you're calling me someone with exceptional intelligence and creativity, then, well, I guess I won't argue.
Zachary Zany Candy Company is not liable for any illness due to exceeding the recommended limits for daily candy consumption.
I think she just needs to lie down.
Don't worry, we know exactly how to handle this.
Finally, we get to be field trip buddies. Buddies! Buddies! Woo!
Great news, children. Mr. Zany was so happy about Word Girl saving his factory that he's given all of you a special treat. Once we get back to the school, I'll divide this up so you can each have a sliver, and I will be enjoying my candy on the bus ride home.
And so concludes another delicious episode. Tune in next time and you'll be awestruck by the adventures of our own little mastermind, Word Girl.
Word girl!
The first word that you guys heard mentioned today was clarify. As you see, it is a 3-syllable word, it is a verb, and clarify has 2 meanings. The first meaning is to make or become pure or clear, as in clarify a liquid. And number 2, to make or become easier to understand. Can you please clarify your statement? Can you please clarify your question? The second word that you guys heard mentioned is the word proceed. As you see, proceed is a 2-syllable word. It is also a verb. A proceed has several meanings. Number 1, to come from a source. Number 2, to continue after a pause or interruption. Number 3, to carry on in action, process, or movement. Number 4, to go forward or onward, advance.
I'm back. I hope you guys enjoyed today's story, and I hope you guys will use those vocabulary words to good use that you guys learned in the video. Once again, first grade, I enjoy having you guys come in. See you guys next week, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.